So a few of the master gardeners have brought some of their well-loved plants that they're running out of room for. These are going to sell for a little bit more. We only have a few of them. Some of the master gardeners have brought bulbs. We have some fall and winter bulbs, and we have some summer bulbs. They're ready to just move into your own home. And when summertime, springtime comes along and it's time to get your spring and summer bulbs in the ground, they're packaged up and ready to be planted. And as you can see, the plants, a lot of them are pretty well established. It's a great buy for the money. A lot of these plants, well, you can't buy them anywhere for $5. They'll be quite a bit more. But we have them all organized according to category, the sun annuals and the sun perennials. So here's the full sun area. We have our native plant selection. Lilies down here, which is also another kind of bulb, but these are well established and ready just to put into your own homes. And down here at the very far end, there's some ground covers and ornamental grasses. And it's pretty much the whole gamut of plant possibilities, anything that you would be looking for to put in your own garden.
Gotcha. Where do you think people are going to head to first tomorrow if you could predict what's going to be the hot spot?
So the pros and cons of perennials and annuals are annuals put on a much bigger show, but they only last one season. And so there's cool weather annuals and warm weather annuals. To me, I'm more of a perennial person because they come back year after year. They may die back depending on the plant and the season, but then they'll come back again. And the show isn't quite as spectacular, but it's a plant that once it's in the ground, it'll make its happy little place in your home. And that's an area you don't have to just keep thinking about. So to me, I'm more of a perennial person, but not everybody feels that way.
My grandma loves perennials. That's her favorite thing. She always points, okay, they'll be back next year.
That's right. That's right.
All right,
Yeah.
if you were going to pick a plant today, which one would you go for if you had all these options available?
Oh my gosh, I can't. You can't ask a plant lover. Well, a few of us, we have our favorites. My favorite shrub is a hydrangea. It's also my favorite flower. I love them. But we have some, I just take a second, point out a few more unusual species. This is actually a relative of the hibiscus plant. It's a perennial hibiscus. It will come back every year. But it is known for its star. It's the Texas star hibiscus because this hibiscus is a 5-pointed star, just like the Star of Texas. And this is not something you ordinarily see in somebody's garden. These plants will get, I want to say 12 feet tall. And they're beautiful. And they can take full sun and full Texas heat, and they will flower all summer long. And this is a beautiful plant. And I just can't narrow it down to one. There's too many.
It's a hard question.
Yeah.
I understand.
But we're just in the process of receiving all the plants. So if you see some empty tables, they're going to be filled. We just opened the doors to let the master gardeners start bringing in our plants. So this is probably less than a quarter of all the plants that will be on its way here. So tables will be stocked full. But like I said, people come in very quickly, very early, and they get all their favorite plants. And also, at the Ask an Expert Master Gardener table, we'll have a full list of all the plants that we have in stock. So if there is something specific that you have your heart set on, you can walk straight to that table and we can tell you if it's something we have or we don't have this year.
Wow, that's very helpful.
Yeah.
For the people here, what's a little price breakdown you can give us about the cost? I know we talked about it earlier, but for the people on this one.
Okay, I gotcha. So most of the plants are $5. Almost all of them will be $5. Like I said, some of the bigger, more established plants will go up. I think 20 is our cap. So most are 5, then there's going to be a few that are 10, 15, and 20. And even at $20, it's a bargain. It's just truly a bargain.
And people also get free admission to...
Yeah, the gardens. Yep. It's going to be a beautiful morning to walk around.
I feel like this is the perfect way for people to start a Saturday morning here in East Texas.
Yeah.
Get some plants.
Yeah.
Look at the grounds.
Enjoy the gardens. Yep.
Is there anything else you'd like to say here about the plant?
No, y'all just come on down, get up. We're going to have a few vendors here. We're going to have Bent's Coffee selling coffees if you'd like to come and get a specialty coffee to enjoy while you walk around. We're going to have Mrs. Beulah's, she makes the yummiest cookies I have ever had, and pound cakes and kind of breakfasty foods that you can serve. And our own local bee squad, the bee girls, are going to be selling some of their local honey from their hives in this area and a few other goodies. And so we'll have a few vendors that you can come and support that are wonderful for East Texas that we have all this.
Very cool. It sounds like the whole community is coming together for this event.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, cool. Well, there you have it. There's the plant sale. You guys come out tomorrow, 9 a.m.